seem to be running away as fast as they can from every debate. I'm serious. They're like a kid trying to outrun their shadow. You know, but they don't know. The only time their shadow catches up with them when the sun goes down. It's going down tomorrow night for them. Did you see that foreign policy debate with the president? Guys, I didn't know whether or not Romney was going to endorse Barack or debate him. I didn't know what was going on. It's kind of amazing. He went from harshly criticizing us and our 49 allies in Afghanistan for setting an end date to turn over responsibility to the Afghans because we will have trained 350,000 of their military by the end of 2014. He went from saying it was a terrible mistake to, well, he kind of agrees with the timeline. Then he said, this is the one I love, Jim. He said, and I asked the same question in my debate to my colleague. But Romney said, they said, well, you guarantee, Governor, now that you agree with the timeline, I'm paraphrasing, that you'll be out by 2014. And he used his favorite phrase, it depends. It depends on the weather. It depends on the polls. It depends on how I feel. It depends on how many times I want to change my position. With everything this guy, it always depends. The only thing you can be sure of, it will change. Look, man, I've never seen a guy change position. Whoa, it's like, whoa, as President Clinton, I mean, he may have been with you guys. I can't remember when he said it, but it was sometimes yesterday. He said, look, this guy's changed position so many times, he's going to become the chief contortionist of Cirque du Soleil. I mean, it's astounding. I've never seen it before. It's just, God. I tell you what, man. But guys, on issues relating to women, related to women, this guy, they just can't, they just couldn't bring themselves to climb into the 21st century. I mean, they're still stuck somewhere between 1956 and 63. I mean, it's in that range. You know, look, when it comes to women's rights, there is a fundamental distinction among all of us on this stage and Romney and Ryan. And I want to make it clear to you, and I mean this sincerely, Barack and I believe that my daughter and his two daughters, my 4 granddaughters, are entitled to every single opportunity my sons have and every single opportunity my grandsons have. No exception. None. No exception. It is that basic. It is that basic. Look, in the final weeks of this campaign, it's not just the position on foreign policies that we're attempting to rewrite, or their position on women they're attempting to hide. In the final days of this campaign, and I know my colleagues will agree with this, but, you know, this new Republican Party, by the way, this is not your father's Republican Party. This is not John Warner's Republican Party. This is not Mitt Romney's father's Republican Party. No, they're not bad. By the way, they're both decent men. I really believe that. They're decent men, but it's such a fundamentally different vision and value set that we do. They've been running on 2 planks of this new party. The first one of their economic plan is there's a $5 trillion tax cut that's coming that they've been running on. That's what they want. $2 trillion of which goes to people making more than $1 million a year. And all of a sudden, when they've been outed in a sense by everybody pointing out that will raise taxes. Even the American Enterprise Institute said it's not just the main outfits. They raise taxes for middle-class taxpayers with kids by a couple $1,000. All of a sudden, if you remember the governor asked about his plan, he said, oh, it doesn't cost anything. Doesn't cost a thing. They're not talking about it anymore. Doesn't cost a thing. When asked to name one single solitary exception they cut for the wealthy, could not name one. Ryan couldn't name one for me. The second plank. So now they're running away from it, as if it didn't exist. The second plank of this whole new Republican philosophy is the Ryan-passed Republican House-passed budget. This is not what we have to guess about. It's already passed. It's in black and white. They passed it. When it got passed, Governor Romney said it was a marvelous budget. He said were he president, he would sign it. That would be the law.